Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here with another video review. Today we're looking at Transformers Generations GDO Cliffjumper. Now this is the Generations version of the first edition Cliffjumper mold with a new head. And it's originally was an Asian exclusive, but thanks to popular demand he was released in the US. And you can probably find them at Toys R Us at the time of this recording. His vehicle mode is a very nice muscle car. You can see, got the bull horns and everything, chrome, like painted hubcaps. Got some nice headlights with translucent plastic. Nothing at the back, unfortunate but true. Rolls nicely. But yeah, it's a very nice muscle car. When you put him with the first edition Cliffjumper, you can notice that he's a bit of a darker red. So there is definitely more difference than just the head sculpt. It's got a darker red color to him. It's like more of a deeper blood red. But yeah, this one's supposed to be a classics one. So it's nice. Anyway, let's get him transformed and see what we got. Okay, now that we got Cliffjumper in robot mode, you know, it's a nice version. I mean, it's the Transformers Prime first edition Cliffjumper. We've seen it before. Although it's a very nice mold, and I do like it a lot. And it does invoke a fair amount of Cliffjumper's G1 self to warrant this. I mean, you got the roof of the car on the chest. He looks nice and beefy. He looks ready to kick tailgate. And I like it. It's not a preferred thing by a lot of people, but I think it's better than a Bumblebee repaint, personally. Let's get that head sculpt. As you can see, it's very nice. And it is very well light piped, too. So you got those nice glowing baby blues. The horns are actually painted silver. That part I could have stood to have them as red as the rest of the head, but what can you do? The face sculpt is done very nicely. I like it. You know, the rest of the body is pretty much the same as the first edition. And he has all the features, including the flip out blasters. You know, so you got those. Personally, though, I prefer to just give him a gun. But, you know, that's just me. Now, for articulation, he has a ball-jointed head, which actually works pretty well. Ball-jointed shoulders, as well as a little bit of hinge here. Bicep swivel. Double-jointed elbows. He does have a swivel at the wrist, although it's very stiff and kind of hard to move. Nothing at the waist due to the way his body is transformed. Ball-jointed hips. Knee bends. Thigh swivel. And toe articulation. But yeah, he's a nice figure. Only downside is that he can have a bit of a hollow body, but I can forgive that. You know, angles you view them at, it's not that noticeable. But for size comparison, first let's get Cliffjumper with the Transformers Prime counterpart of the same mold. And again, there's only real difference is the head and the darker red on GDO Cliffjumper. Other than that, they're pretty much the same. But you know, that works for me. Let's get them with the rest of the GDO Deluxes. If I can get them to stand properly. There's Swerve. Here's Wheelie. And last but not least, here's Springer. But yeah, it's definitely nice bunch for the GDO series. So I think they're all worthwhile getting. Cliffjumper's pretty good. He'll do really nicely on a classic shelf. And if you need a little bit further proof, got one more comparison for you. And that's a very important one. By putting him with Classic's Bumblebee. Now as you can see, Cliff is a bit taller than Bee, but I think it works to Cliffjumper's advantage. It breaks the Bumblebee Cliffjumper repaint thing that's been going on for decades. And I know there's a repaint of Bumblebee that is red for being Cliffjumper, but you know, I prefer to have them as separate molds, and this also gives them separate vehicle modes. So I would definitely recommend this, especially if you don't have the Classics Cliffjumper like me. I don't have that one. But yeah, highly recommendable. And anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Feel free to comment, subscribe, do whatever. And I'll see you guys later. Have fun. Bye-bye.